Imagine that every tear, every goosebump, every accelerated heartbeat was never random. There's a reason why your life never felt normal. While others chase trends, comfort, and surface-level distractions, you've always felt something deeper pulling at your soul. Something ancient, something real. Maybe you were the kid who sat silently at lunch, sensing things no one else could explain. Or the adult who walks into a room and instantly feels the weight of emotions not your own. You've asked yourself, why am I like this? Why do I feel so much? Why do I see what others ignore? And deep down, you know the answer. You are not broken. You are tuned to a frequency few can hear, to a rhythm few can follow. Like this video if your soul feels it. Comment 99 if you know this message is for you. Because today, you'll finally understand why your path has been so different, and why the universe chose you. What if I told you that every pain, every tear, every 3 a.m. awakening was actually your initiation into something much bigger? You were never meant to blend in. What you called overthinking was spiritual processing. What they labeled as too sensitive was empathic intelligence. The world taught you to suppress your power, to hide your light, to numb your knowing. But here's the truth. You were not sent here to conform. You were sent to awaken. And the discomfort you felt, that invisible ache in your chest, it wasn't weakness. It was the whisper of your calling. Because only those tuned to higher vibrations experience what you do. And if you've lived these 5 moments, you're not just different. You're chosen. You walk into a space and feel everything. Before anyone speaks, you already know. The tension, the grief, the hidden joy. It's as if your body is an antenna, picking up emotional signals others can't detect. No one had to tell you when something was wrong. You always knew, but this isn't just intuition. It's energetic discernment. Your frequency is so finely attuned. You don't just hear words, you hear truths behind them. And while others call it overreacting, you know it's perception, expanded, and maybe, just maybe, that was your first sign. But what if this sensitivity wasn't just a trait? What if it was your training ground for something greater? But why do you carry this? Are you ready to find out? You've been waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., not once, not randomly, but repeatedly. A sudden jolt, a silent pull. As if something is calling you in the quiet hours, you sit up, heart racing, mind still, and though there's no danger, you feel the shift. Ancient traditions call this the divine hour. The veil between worlds is thinnest, spirit whispers are loudest. It's not insomnia, it's initiation. Because while others sleep, your soul remembers. You are being invited to hear, to see, to know. And every time it happens, it's not a glitch, it's a message. Wake up, the time is now. And in moment 5, you'll discover why all these signs are intensifying right now. You look around and it feels like everyone is playing a game you no longer believe in. Money, status, appearances. They chase, and you wonder, is this really it? Because something inside you refuses to pretend. It's like watching people dance to a music you no longer hear. Their pace, their desires feel foreign to your spirit, and it hurts. Not because you judge them, but because you remember what they forgot. That we are not here just to survive, we are here to awaken. You've stopped fitting in. Because you stopped dimming your light. You are no longer interested in masks, because your soul craves truth. And that craving is sacred. Suddenly, you pull away from social scenes, from shallow talks, from everything that once distracted you. And people start to worry. You've changed, you're distant, but deep inside, you're not falling apart, you're falling inward. Silence isn't punishment, it's preparation. The chrysalis before the wings. Highly vibrational souls often retreat, not to escape life, but to hear life. It's in solitude that your inner world becomes loud, that divine messages become clear, your phone stops buzzing, the noise fades, and the whisper of your truth becomes impossible to ignore. You're not alone. You are becoming. You see them, repeating numbers, uncanny timing, strange dreams that echo into your day. You think of someone, and they call. You ask for a sign, and it appears. You feel guided, even when logic says otherwise. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. When your vibration rises, reality begins to respond. The universe speaks in patterns, and only those awakened can hear it. Your path begins to align without forcing. Your timing becomes divine, and your intuition becomes a compass that never fails. This moment isn't magic. It's memory of what you always were. And if you think all this is just coincidence, wait for the bonus that will activate your calling. So what do you do when you realize you're not like the others? How do you live in a world that was never designed for your frequency? Here's what highly vibrational souls do. First, accept your calling. Stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for your light. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to lead. Second, protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your field. Be intentional. Create boundaries that honor your peace. Third, align your spirit daily. Meditation isn't optional. Silence isn't luxury. It's your anchor in the noise. And finally, remember this. The final days aren't coming. They're here. And you were born for this timeline, not to panic, not to hide, but to rise. This is the moment when everything makes sense. Now you're about to activate your calling. Say it out loud. I was born for this. Let the darkness hear it. Let heaven witness your yes. You're not awakening by accident. You're answering the call you made before time. As you say it, feel the ripple echo beyond you, into the unseen, into the timeline where your light was always meant to rise. The chosen ones are remembering, and after today, nothing will ever be the same. You've always known there was more to this life. Now you remember why. If any part of this touched your soul, comment below. I was born for this. And tell me, have you ever felt it too? That quiet knowing that you were sent here for something more? Because you are not alone. The veil is lifting. The hidden ones are rising, and your moment has just begun.